If you're into island paradise just like me, you've probably heard of a place called Mauritius. Well, I haven't been there myself, but here's what I found on the internet. If you've been to Mauritius, then let me know if it does actually like this in reality. As someone who lives in Vietnam and Thailand for most of my life, I'm lucky enough to have been to many beautiful beaches, all of which are public, by the way, which should also be the case for Mauritius, as by the law, public beaches are accessible for both tourists and locals. However, I have seen some situations where big hotels are built right on a beach, blocking the entrance for everyone else but their own guests, which seems to be the reality in Mauritius as well. Something you should know about Mauritius is that it relies heavily on tourism. It's a small island nation, so there isn't much they could do for a living anyway. Imagine you have a hotel business right on a beach. Your guests choose to stay there most likely because they want to use the beach. So your income, your business depend heavily on that access to the beach. And you tend to want to protect it and treat it as your own asset. Except that it's not. It's a public good. And the local people also have the right to use this as well. So you already see the tension between the business who tries to get as many tourists as possible and try to make their guests as happy as possible, and the local people who have their own right to use the beach. It's a big problem in Mauritius. And you may ask, well, what about the authority? You can just step in and enforce the law and try to maintain access for the local people. Unfortunately, the authority often overlooks the violations. The problem only gets worse with rising sea level, which changes the boundaries between public and private land because they shift the coastlines. This problem is not unique to Mauritius, but happens in many other places in the world as well. But I'm gonna stop here and I'll tell you more next time.